Hello and welcome to this quick assembly video for the Clouvou BrightSeat office chair. So without further ado, let's unpack it, see what contents we got. So we're going to start tackling the nuts and bolts. We're going to start with the bottom, so with the caster wheels, and then we're going to move on, build the chair up. So to start with, we are going to attach all the legs to the central piece, and we're going to be using 5 screws marked L. There's 9 of them in total. There are 4 black, but the black ones will go onto the other part of the assembly. So with the centerpiece, if you flip it upside down, you'll see that there are holes, and those holes you need to align those pieces so they just slide over, put the bolt in and screw it in. Like that, and repeat 5 times. With all of the legs now firmly in place, next we can put the caster wheels in, and if I'm not mistaken, they are just push fit. Yes, they are. It's not too bad, they just need a little bit of force. There we are. You can stand that up. And the next thing is going to be the actual hydraulic cylinder. However, before that, don't forget to put this chrome cover on. I think so far from the build, that's the only flimsy part. It's quite soft, so just push that, if you can, over. So it's going to complete the look, and drop the cylinder in. It's push fit. Well, as soon as you'll sit on it, it will settle itself in, so nothing to worry about for the time being. So we can, that's the bottom assembled, and put that aside, and we can tackle the next bit. So the next bit is assembling our armrests, and so we'll be assembling the bottom part to the top part, and for that purpose we will be using also the bolts that are labeled L. So these are the 4 black ones that we have left from assembling the legs. Just looking for markings on this. Yes. So both of them have markings. If you look inside here, it will say L or R for left and right. And equally, if you look at the bottom of your armrest, there's going to be L or R on it, so you know which ones to match up. And if you have a look at it, so that goes under the chair, so your armrest, the angle is to the outside, so that's how it's supposed to come together. And I think for this purpose, we need the other key. Which is the Allen key. Yeah, so that's both of your armrests assembled. We can move on. So next, what we're going to do, we're going to install those braces to the top of the chair, to the backrest. Again, L and R, they will indicate on the parts which part goes which side. So we're going to take that. I think it's easier if we could just lay it down. And for this, to install those braces, what we're going to be using, the bolts that are labeled as M. So that's how it should look like. So next we're going to install the backrest onto the actual seat base, and for that we're going to use the bolts labeled O, and we're going to use washers as well that are under P. And there we have it. So next we're going to install the armrests, and that's going to be a little bit different because there's 3 holes. For the 2 on the outside, we're going to use the bolts labeled N, and for the 1 on the inside, we're going to carry on using the bolt number labeled O, and all 3 still with the washers as well. So that's done, and the next is going to be the control bit for the actual cylinder. So we're going to flip the chair upside down. So when installing the control for the height adjustment, when you do, just make sure that where the seat base is pointing forward, that element goes to the forward as well. And to secure it, we'll be using the 4 bolts that are the last 4 bolts that are labeled M. So with this installed, now we can put the chair on its base. Just like that. And you don't have to worry about pushing it down, anything like that, because it's gonna settle itself as you start using it. So the only thing left, I believe, is just the headrest. So if we've done everything correctly, the only bolts apart from a selection of spare bolts should be 2 bolts labeled O, and we're going to use them to secure the headrest in place. And that, to all intents and purposes, is the end of the assembly. So we can take it out of the of the table and try it out. Before we do, so a healthy amount of adjustment on the armrests. more than enough adjustment on the headrest, with quite a sufficient range up and down as well. Of course, you have the normal controls hidden away in the back here to elevate for the height. You also have the lumbar support adjustment, which is going to be putting more or less pressure on it, which is good. And I believe this, of course, it's going to lean back when you sit on it as well. And there is a locking in place to do so if you want to maintain any particular angle. Yeah, let's take it off and see. Right, so this is actually very comfortable. I bought it for my son, but I might actually nick it. Fairly soft material on the armrests. It gives way, so that's not going to be it's not going to be digging into your arms for over a prolonged period. The mesh back, an absolute plus. This is as far as it goes up. I am 604 and I am comfortably at a 90-degree angle for my feet, although even I probably would lower it a little bit because it's got a bit of a cushioning on the very end, which is pushing it up a little bit. Like I said, if you unlock it, it does give way, so you can lean back on it. I'm noticing that the way it gives back is the seat actually, the seat base is very well aligned, so it actually you carry on maintaining a comfortable seating position for it. Yeah, headrest, fairly good as well. Most important thing is it is wide. I'm not exactly a small person, and this is a very wide chair as well. So there is plenty of space, even when sat like slouched comfortably in it. So all in all, I think the build was more of a it was more complicated than typically the chairs come, because there was a lot of parts that require additional assembly that normally they come pre-assembled. Like, not on all of them you have two-piece armrests. You don't have to assemble as much for the actual caster wheels. That part typically comes in as one as well. That would sort of imply that the quality of the build is better. There was more thought put into it. Of course, time will tell how well this will actually last. Of course, like with any seats that you assemble, and you've probably noticed on all the bolts you had a little bit of a blue residue on it. This is a thread locker, so the bolts don't undo themselves. They do regardless. If you'll check after 6 months, it is a good practice to actually go over the entire chair and just tighten everything that has come loose. The obvious ones the armrests are going to start to have a little bit of a play. That should be an indication that actually it's time to actually readjust everything. If you leave it too long, it might cause further problems down the line, because the whole thing is just going to start wearing to a point where the elements might start actually cracking and breaking, which is definitely something we'd want to avoid. But all in all, it's just judging by the build quality, it is a very decent chair. So judging by what I saw on the Amazon, all the reviews are very good. I can sort of see why. Of course, given enough time, I will put my positive review in as well. And over time, I'm likely to update it just to see how it performs over time. And of course, if you would like that chair as well, now that you've seen how it actually stacks up against an individual as high as me, there is a link in the description. It is an affiliate link, so I may earn a commission from any qualifying purchases. It doesn't add up to your price. It's just a way of Amazon rewarding me for promoting the products that they have. and you'll be ultimately helping me run this channel. So it's very much appreciated. There's going to be more reviews and unpacking and unboxings. So please, if you're interested in that kind of thing, you like to be self-sufficient, please don't forget to subscribe. And I'm sure there's going to be content that will be to your liking at some point in the future. Or if you like bikes, I build them. So stay for that as well. It's going to be good fun. With that in mind, thank you very much, and I shall leave you to it.